Dryling's tough. I'm going to go on a limb and say no, he won't go in the first round.
Okay.
Because he wasn't anywhere to be seen. I'm not saying that this is fair. And I'm just like Seif. I'm a big, big Dreiling fan. I really like Dreiling. But where did he start the year? Do you guys know? I don't, not for us, but for the industry. Did he start? I don't know.
I bet some people didn't know he was draft eligible.
There you go. So when you start that low, conversely to a Tommy White or a Vance Honeycutt, now there's this artificial ceiling that gets built in that the player runs into. I am not saying that's fair. I'm just saying it's a real dynamic that happens. So when you look at Dreiling, you can be a little bit more comfortable. Now, probably won't go in the third. This to me looks like a screaming deal in the second round bat. Somebody takes Amick in the first round, or somebody takes Tommy White in the first round, and another team walks away with Dreiling at 48. And they go, we got the guy.
Yeah.
It's really good bang for your buck.
Let's compare it to last year's Seif. So Dylan Dreiling, I think we all really like what he's about. Former Super 60 guy, Kansas prep product, which to go off to the SEC and do what he did without having those reps, sensational for him. Sterling Thompson, Florida. How similar are Dreiling and Sterling Thompson? Because kind of left-handed bats, the bat's going to carry. And then it felt to me like last year. Oh, was it last year? He's going to go more supplemental because this kind of popped up a little bit later. So compare those two for me.
No, I think your comparison is right on. Very similar guys, both sophomore eligible. The word I have heard, and it's true every year, is you're going to have to overpay Dreiling. So he may go 10 spots ahead, 15 spots ahead of where maybe teams have him evaluated. But looking at our list, I mean, we have him right there. We have him 23rd in the college class. Last ranking that we had May 1st before Dreiling went off, we had him in the same spot. So we've always liked a bat. We've always liked a player, before he went 13 for 24 with 11 RBI at the World Series, right? Won a national title. So he's not the best defender. He's got a fringy average arm, fringy average defender, fringy average, maybe average speed underway. But the guy hits and he's got thunder in his forearms. I mean, he's not the biggest guy, but the ball jumps. The only time I saw him bad this year was watching those guys on TV for about a 2-week, 3-week period. There was too much loft in his swing. He was just swinging uphill. He was too much under it. But then in the postseason and obviously at the World Series, he flattened it out and absolutely raked. And that's just the type of bat I think you're getting. So there's enough defense. There's enough everything else there that even though it's a corner outfield and it's left field, he profiles to a spot and he's going to hit. I think he's a five-hole hitter in the big leagues, and that's why we have him above some of the other guys, that have maybe a more proven track record, like a Tommy White and that type of guy.